Welcome home, family and fellow citizens of the African Order. I'm here with another video, and the topic of this discussion is, where is the plan for black people? Are you as tired as I am of seeing blacks last in everything? Are you as frustrated as I am at the lack of progress presented by these so-called social organizations? When I look back at the January 6th insurrection, that showed me that even white people are sick of their own government. So where is our frustration? Where is our strategy? How can you have black leaders today lead thousands of people who work, get hungry and thirsty without ever considering using their passion, their numbers, and their commerce to recreate the jobs and businesses that they're protesting? It makes no sense to protest, march, boycott, just to have the same person in charge after the event that was there before. You just spent all that time and money accomplishing nothing. And I'm tired of seeing plaques and statues and symbolism masquerading as advancement. I had a subscriber ask me, well, Jonathan, what was your plan? Well, my plan is a progressive plan. First of all, you have to admit that you're a slave. And if you don't own or control whatever it is you're doing to put food on your table, you're a slave to whoever do. It's just as simple as that. That's being the woke part. Being the conscious part means that you are consciously taking part in something to correct that. Once you do that, then we can start focusing on pooling our resources, increasing our numbers, building our own businesses and industries based on the experience and expertise that we have within our network, governing ourselves, governing our interests, establishing new ways to create business opportunities between our people. Because right now, what we see is white terminology. They see corporations as people. And right now, as far as white people are concerned, the people are winning. The people that's made out of concrete and steel, they make sure that those people are progressing, even at the expense of leaving the people made out of flesh and blood in poverty. So we got to create a new way of doing business, because white is not right. I propose that we create a direct buy system. Just like when you drive down the road and you see a sign that say farm to table. That means you're buying products straight from the farmers to the customer. No middleman. I believe we can create businesses and industries based on this premise. Cars, insurance, cell phones, homes, whatever it is you buy now currently with your job, we can create alternatives for ourselves and create a direct buy approach. That way we can control how much money we make, and we can control how much money we spend. We do this, there'll be no need to protest. There'll be no need to march. We could live our lives in peace and create this private industry just for our people. That's controlling our costs. It cannot be gifted to us. It must be owned. Right now, you can buy 2 bags of potato chips and a pop, and it can equal an hour's salary for most people. That's ridiculous. And they want you to live off of this. Can you imagine working a whole hour and somebody giving you 2 bags of chip in the pot, and that's equivalent to a whole hour's pay, a whole hour's of labor? That's sad. You know, because I'm tired of watching these hypocrites in office. You know, last year you had nurses and truck drivers being the heroes of this country. They were the essential workers keeping everything going. And now today, you firing them. Firing nurses because they don't want to take a vaccine. They worked all last year without a vaccine, survived it, and now you're really willing to throw them in the trash because they won't take the shot. You know, ownership over our essential businesses stops this. Because if you own and control your businesses and industries, then you can determine who can come in under what conditions and all. Right now, we are a slave to whoever owns it. So if they tell you you go to work tomorrow and they tell you you have to have a shot before you can enter, you just gotta have a shot, or you're not gonna be able to feed your family. We cannot keep going through life and everything, every avenue that we go down to secure a well life is in the hands of somebody else. We have got to internalize some of these efforts. Right now we have 0% ownership and control in any essential businesses and industries. If we can increase this number substantially, it would be a game changer. And we can start to live at peace, knowing that we own and control this, and no one can come in and tell us what we can and cannot do. You know, I see business as a language, and the way white people speak their business language to other white people, that's their business. But white people's language and ours is it's just different. Business is not only just a language, it's an intimate language and should be discussed and agreed upon in private settings. We need to create our own business language, our own business interpretation. We don't need to have white people eavesdropping in, contributing their opinions and suggestions on how we interact. Your permission is neither required or requested. The way we conduct business between each other, black people to black people, that's up for us to decide, no one else. I'm going to end this video here. And if you like this message, please share it. And if you like this content, consider subscribing to the channel. And with this video, as with all my videos, it is for the complete liberation of my people. And I see you in my next message. Ashe.